I'm Abigail Singer.
And I'm Katherine Arnold.
And we're back at Men's Week at the Western and Southern Financial Group Masters and Women's Open.
We will be talking to some of the players and also finding out what it's like to be a ball boy or a ball girl. We're here with Marty Fish, who actually just won his first match of the tournament, and he was playing doubles with Mark Knowles. Well, you've been very successful this year. Can you just take us briefly through the tour so far?
Sure. Yeah, it's been a great year. It's been a great summer. I played. I was injured this time last year, so I didn't play. Hadn't played any tournaments, so it's sort of a time that I don't have much to defend as far as my ranking. So I was able to really play well in the beginning of the summer, win Newport and win Atlanta, and sort of set my year up and get my ranking back in the top 35, and sort of make my own schedule and pick my own schedule. And now's a great time of the year for us, being Americans and playing in front of our fans and, playing close to home. And, so this is one of my favorite tournaments of the year. It's great to be here.
You played with Sam Querrey and won a doubles title in San Jose. What does it feel like to play him, or really any other past doubles partners in singles?
Sam is a good friend, so it's always fun to play with friends. I always try to play with friends. I played, like you said, with Mark Knowles, and he's a good friend of mine and a great doubles player. And so yeah, we try to pick when we pick partners. We try to play with friends. If you're sort of concentrating on singles more, which I am, doubles is usually on the side a little bit, and so we try to play. You try to have fun. You try to put yourself in a position to, enjoy the doubles a little bit more.
After your first match today, how are you feeling about the heat? Are you adapting well?
Well, it's been nice today.
Yeah.
The weather is about as good as it's ever going to be in Cincinnati in the summer. The humidity's low, and it can get really hot here, obviously. And I've been training in the heat, high humidity and high heat, so this is nothing compared to what we're used to, so it's great.
Several "Come on, Martys" could be heard from the stands today at your first match. How does it feel to really have the crowd's support right from the start of the tournament?
Yeah, it's great. It's fun to to sort of play close to home, play in front of American fans, and this is, like I said, it's the best, most fun part of the year for the Americans for sure.
So as we've been looking you up on the internet, we've seen several catchy headlines involving your last name, Fish. Were you expecting all the puns when you became a pro?
There have been quite a few. They've reused quite a few. So yeah, I mean, it's a pretty easy one to lay out there for the sort of for the headlines. It's funny though. My wife keeps a lot of the clippings.
What was your favorite pun?
Fish gets hooked usually when I lose is one that they always do. That's one that comes to mind.
So Meredith, how were tryouts to become a ball girl?
Tryouts were pretty easy if you knew what to do, but you had to do a lot of days and put a lot of hours into it, so it was hard, but once you got it, it was worth it.
How are you taking care of yourself under all the sun? Are you drinking lots of water?
Just lots of water and lemonade and Gatorade.
What was one of the drills you had to do?
One of the drills was you had to practice rolling the ball, and we had to practice doing a set with players.
Being up close and personal with the players, how have they treated you?
Most of them are pretty nice about it, and some of them are really picky, but they're not always really mean. As long as you do your job, they don't care.
And how has it been being so close to the players?
It's been nice most of the time. It kind of depends on if the player is nice or not, but most of them are really respectful, which is nice.
Do you think you'll come back?
I know I'll come back. It's really fun.
Well, congrats on your success throughout the tour, including your first match here. You're not playing any tournaments between here and the U.S. Open, but you played in New Haven last year. So what exactly will you be doing during that week?
I'll probably be in New York the week before, just practicing and training and just kind of, resting up and preparing myself for the U.S. Open.
We saw that you got to meet President Obama. Could you talk a little bit about that whole experience and your thoughts on the Let's Move campaign?
Yeah, that was awesome. I did that with the Bryan brothers, and we went to the White House a couple weeks ago, and it was part of the Let's Move campaign, like you said, to promote exercise and healthy fitness with kids. And and it was just a surprise that Barack Obama came down. He just kind of walked down to the lawn, and we got to meet him. It was really cool. It's something I'll always remember.
Do you have a favorite women's player on the tour, or anyone you're good friends with?
You know, probably my closest friend on the women's tour is probably Melanie Udine. Udine, I'm not really sure how she says it. But, you know, hopefully, you know, she's got probably a little extra pressure this year at the Open. Hopefully she could do well. So, you know, I'll definitely be cheering for her.
On your website, you were referred to as the new American Idol in tennis, as you're coming closer to being in the top 10. Well, we were just wondering, if you were on the TV show American Idol, what song would you sing?
Good question. Well, I'm a horrible singer, first of all. But my friends and I used to play this game called Karaoke Revolution. And the song that I scored the highest on was Queen. It was a Queen song where his voice got really high. What's that song? Like, it's like people on the streets. Whatever. I don't know what the name of the song is. It was a Queen song. I'd probably do that one.
That sounded pretty good to me.
Yeah.
Obviously, you have many fans here, plenty of them. But we were wondering if the Samurais might make it to a match this week.
I wish, but they're you know, they're not going to come out this year. They've got jobs and they're in college, so it's tough for them to just take a week off and travel. But you know, they're pretty much just at the LA Open now.
This is Katherine Arnold
And Abigail Singer.
and we just want to say thanks to everyone here at the Western and Southern Financial Group Masters and Women's Open for making us feel very welcomed and for helping us out.
It's been a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
And we've had a ton of fun.
Thank you.